another live stream. It is early afternoon over here in New York, in the United States. Woohoo, the United States. I ain't against this place too much. Let me be honest, let's call it what it is. So, guys, as we're coming in, leave some likes, of course, comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let's get the conversation going. Eternal, 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 eternal. Boy, do I have news for you. Boy, do I have news for you. Remember Bulgaria? How are you? First of all, how are you? Who cares about me? Eternal, how are you? I hope you're doing well. What's up, Mr. Atreides? How are you? Welcome back. Mr. Gaskins. Is this going to be a short live? Lord John, how are you? I'm good, man. Well, I've had better days. Well, for the most part, I'm good. Yeah. Bulgaria. Remember that trip? Remember that trip to Bulgaria? We are going to Bulgaria. Also, who's this? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Maybe you've been pumping on the iron. Your chest looks massive. That's the powerful thing about being a man. You know, you could redefine yourself from heartbreak, existential, despair, all that kind of stuff. Not saying any of that happened to me. Not yet. No, but yeah, thank you. Thanks a lot, man. I've been hitting the gym because I have a lot of free time. Bulgaria is happening. But remember Katerina? You remember Katerina? You remember Katerina? And the shirt is small too. The shirt is tiny. Oh, ish. Yeah. Remember Katerina? Katerina, because she was supposed to come with me to Serbia. Remember, she was supposed to visit me in Belgrade. I was supposed to interview her, excuse me, because of her book, all that kind of stuff. No. I'm not going to Prague. She's coming to Sofia, and we're gonna get wild. She bought her ticket and everything. We're gonna meet up in Sofia. We're gonna do some skiing. We're gonna do some snowmobiling. I reserved the spot. We're gonna do a 5-hour mobile tour in the goddamn wilderness of Bulgaria in the snow for 5 hours. For 5 hours. I'm excited about that. That's some like Tomb Raider type stuff. Bathhouses, we got to get over there. We're gonna have an interview in the bathhouse so you can see Sombra sliced up because of the goddamn yin. I'm going to Belgrade for the first time. What are your thoughts on it? Belgrade is a great city. The people are very kind. I think they're very passionate, which is what I enjoy. And they have a lot to say about a lot of things. I appreciate the Serbian people very, very much. So go. When are you going to Belgrade? What's going on, Toga? How are you? So yeah, Eternal, it's going to be fun as hell. It's going to be very, very fun. Eternal. It's going to be amazing. What's going on, Thaddeus? My day is going well. Did the gym. And life is all around interesting. Eternal says, the girlfriend not mad that you're... that's another story. Girlfriend. No, she's not. We had like a little bit... We had a long chat yesterday. Me and her, so. But yeah. Anyway, it should be all right, Eternal. I think it should be a very, very fun trip. We're gonna have a lot of fun, me and Katerina. Yeah. Then I guess we could go to North Macedonia. I don't know. She's only gonna be around for so long, like 4 days or something. So we can only do so much. But we're doing the snowmobile tour. It's gonna be fire. Why we say snowman but not snowwoman? Because we make snowmen and we don't, put the appendages on a snow figure to make it constitute itself as a woman. What's going on, Jogging? Yeah, it's gonna be fun as hell. I'm very excited. I didn't expect her. She bought the ticket on live. She bought it on live, which was kind of fire. I didn't think she was gonna do that, so that's pretty cool. What's going on, Christian Bridges? Yeah, I think it's gonna be all right. But yeah, life has been pretty interesting recently, man. You know, life has been pretty interesting. Thank you. We're getting a lot of what do you call it? Gems. Thank you for the gems, the jewels. Someone's giving me the 6-7 jewels. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, don't you start, Eternal. But yeah, man, it's been it's been interesting as hell. But what else? I did the gym this morning. I hung up the pictures on the wall, as you could see. I don't know, Sage, it's some meme. I don't really get, the meme myself. It's just some meme. I really don't get it, but it's popular. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, nah, man. Things have been going very well. Interesting. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Really, seriously, I don't know what else to say. Work has been consistent. Memes are so different to the memes I saw when that's what I'm saying. I remember when memes first hit the internet. I was like, these things are hilarious. I love it. But then they got crazy. Anshul, what's going on? You also like paintings? No, I just randomly decide to have pieces of art in my house just to have them there. Wrathful Nomad, what's going on, man? Welcome back. So, yeah. Where's my other phone? So we're gonna do some live streaming over in what do you call it? What do you call this country? What's the country called? Bulgaria. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do some live streaming. That's gonna be fire. Like I just said, the snowmobile. I need like some attachment for the GoPro. But I think while skiing, she can have the camera. We're gonna have so much footage. I'm very excited. What else? I think you and me go to the same hairstylist. Nice. Has there ever been a fictional character that scared you? Jesus Christ. Jesus. Shiva. Lord Shiva. Because these beings are just not even very, very powerful, but they have a lot of understanding. And they're very scary by just like how they posit their understanding. What's up, TJ? What's going on, man? What's going on? Welcome back. Someone said, Eternal said the whole one does not simply... one does not simply not buy a lamp and buy another thing. I remember when he sent me a whole bunch of those memes. Freaking Eternal. I remember when memes started the internet. I remember the days, man. Seriously. I was subscribed to a meme channel like 20 something years ago. Yeah, I turned on because I knew that was next. Citizen is being weird. He said, let's wrestle, bro. I'll oil you up. Come on. What's going on? But yeah, I think all in all, Bulgaria is going to be very, very fun. I'm very excited about that, man. I think it's going to be really cool. Now that we're going to actually like hang out with somebody, like, travel, I think it's going to be much funner. Someone has gained a new power, Mind Reader. Namyo Rengekyo. Where's that from? Namyo Rengekyo. What is that? What is that? Oh, right. It's a sutra. Wow, memes in 05. I'm not even kidding. You're going when? At the end of this month, 31st. I just asked because there's one character named Johann Liebert from the show Monster. What's his ability? How come he scares you? Someone said, can I be a mod, please? Yes, you could be a mod. But you could be a mod in mind. You could be a mod in mind, not a literal mod in the chat. And I think, to be honest, you have to associate it within your mind first before it becomes reality. Go make someone smile today. Even a small gesture, a kind word, a laugh can change their whole day. And don't forget to make yourself smile too. It's true. You gotta bring the energy back to you guys. That's really what it is. You can't keep doing so much for someone else. Otherwise, you're just gonna be exhausted. You're going to Miami. Oh, okay, that's cool. Can you pick a number of 1 to 10 to a challenge? I pick 8. No, I pick 9. 9 is one of my favorite numbers. I pick 9. Please, I'll kick anyone out that's rude or cussing. All right, that means we got to kick out Eternal because he's trying to say that I'm broke because I'm not buying a lamp. So your first job as mod, are you willing to remove Eternal eternally from the chat? You're the first step. That's exactly it, Eternal. He's condemning himself. The first step of the trials, you must get rid of Eternal because he's trying to say that I'm too stupid to buy a lamp. Or I'm Imagine I couldn't do it. Let's see. Is John Pork fine? Who's John Pork? I don't know why I'm ironically looking these people up. Oh, no, that's kind of weird. No, he's not. Shout out to Emma. She's in her deathbed. If she actually is, then, hopefully she gets better. But if not, depends on what they do. He said, don't laughing Jesus. He's laughing at the fact that I chose Jesus as an answer, I think. Funk, tell Sombra he needs to buy a light. I have enough light. I do. Come on, Eternal. I have enough light. I have 2 lamps. They're very good. They're very good. I think it's good. He's like John Wick, but fat. Thank you, TJ. How long are you gonna be in Miami for? So Funk, are you willing to destroy and eviscerate Eternal? He's been a thorn in my side for years. And now he must. Where would the third lamp go, bro? Where would it go? You know what? Where would it go? I don't know. Eternal, where would I put it? Where would I put the lamp? He said, yes, I will. Just a week. That's fine. It's fine. At least it's warm. I'm going from, let me see. Let's look up. He said, I want to be the whole winter. Yeah, I feel it. Attach it to the front door. Let me see. Weather. This stream is peak. Thank you, Amy. That's kind of nice. Let us try to find out what's going on in Sofia. Sofia, Bulgaria. It is 38 degrees over there. So I'm going from the cold to the cold. It's okay. I really don't mind. I'm one of those strange ones. My mom was like, Sombra, why don't you go to Colombia? And I'm like, why would I go to Colombia? I'm not going to Colombia, not for a while. Stacy, what's going on? But when you have 3 lamps, it's an odd number. So then you have to, you just have all these like, no. It's Fahrenheit. Remember, we're American. We're American, Eternal. Where you want to go? Well, I'm going to Eastern Europe, and it's cold over there right now. So we're going over there. But it's it's to ski, enjoy myself, and all that kind of stuff. What's up? My name is Don Roberts. Well, hello, Don. I'll kick him out for 2 minutes. Look, he really wants to get rid of Eternal just to be a mod. Funk, I'm kidding. I can't ban Eternal because he has a ban immunity. That means he could say any off the wall comment. He could even come up and shoot up the apartment, and he cannot get banned from this live stream because he is just that special. So I'm sorry. Someone told me to shut up. No, I mean let's not get ahead of ourselves, you freak. But let's not go that far. He could shoot up my apartment, and he will still not be able to get banned. Sombra, who do you think would win in a fight? A fully retained guy is on a clean diet, or a guy on steroids on a bad diet? They both weigh the same. I don't know, because I would like to give the fight in favor of the retainer. But of course, it always has to do. If it's like a street fight. You never know. There's like lucky hits that come in, like they might their head hits the concrete a little too hard. He said, "I'll just do the lamps." I don't need any more. I don't know where I'd put it. I really don't know where I'd put the lamp. I really don't. If tomatoes are a fruit, then ketchup is basically a smoothie. It can be. Anything can be a smoothie. Anything. It's just that, are we willing to drink anything? Pause. Ayo. That's number one. So you could do whatever you want in this life. Anything could be categorized with anything, as long as they fulfill the conditions to be categorized as that thing. But the real question is, will you drink it or not? Or will you do it or not? Pause. Go short, it's your birthday, see retention. Dovidas, how are you? So can I be a mod? You cannot be a mod, because I just said you cannot delete Eternal. And the first trial is to delete Eternal. Eternal's immune. It's like that whole immovable object is resistance against an unstoppable force or something. You know what I mean? I like frozen bananas, 3 raw eggs, a scoop of Coke. Oh, that sounds very good. I won't delete him. You cannot. Why do you want to be a mod? Something important about me. I don't even know you. Who are you, mate? Who are you, mate? I don't know you. You have to build rapport, customer rapport. You can't, what do you call it? What's the word? You can't force someone to buy like a wonderful car without understanding their ambitions first. I'm working now in Malta, small island next to Africa. Yeah. Oh, was that always no, you were in Lithuania, weren't you? I'm here, but I'm not here. I am the alpha, but not the alpha. There it is. There it is. I want to be a bodyguard for you. I'm not that important to have a bodyguard, please. I'm not. I have nobody. Sombra, guess what Julius Caesar's quote was when he went to Cleopatra in Egypt? Did he comment on how beautiful she was, or what was that? What was it? Oh, I can look that up, actually. Let's look that up. Julius Caesar's quote when seeing Cleopatra. By the way, hold on, let's see. Isis herself would surrender her place in heaven to be as beautiful as you. Yeah. We're getting caught up. We get caught up with women so much, man. It's kind of nuts. We get caught up with women so much. He's talking about intermittent retention. Interesting. You're not getting mod, bro. Yeah. What's up, Nepunk? What's up? I guess I'm an unk. The word Q is just a Q followed by 4 7 letters waiting their turn. Clever. His quote was, I came, I saw. Oh, I thought that was a different, because I actually read it up. He's like comparing her to an Egyptian god. Let's see, I need help. What do you need help with? Someone said, like I asked you, where are you from? I'm from North America. Nick, it's you again. It's this guy. He was, I think he was chatting with the Paruskis in the chat about Eastern Europe. What is your ultimate aim in life? I don't know. Who knows? I think I'm gonna be, I don't know, just do my thing. Just live my life. Just do my thing. Be as free as possible. If the family life is meant for me, then it's meant for me. If it's not, it is not. And then we're gonna keep going. I also honestly want to serve as an example to people that they can do whatever the hell they want in life. I really want to. I really want to do that. You know, I think that my life is a little peculiar for sure. And so I want to show people, like, you know, we're not bound by all these categoristics that they judge us by. You know, we can do whatever the hell we want. Can you shout out the avocados from Mexico? Yes, I have some. I'm gonna have some avocados later. Yeah. Booked a flight to Rwanda today. Headed there in April. Nice, Marcus. What's going on? Welcome back, by the way. We'll always be Michael J. White stunt double with a modicum of his fighting talent. Good to see you. Hey, Thomas. Whoa. Oh, snap. Thomas, what's going on? Where have you been? Any idea how to conquer lust? I want to control it. I'm 30 years unmarried. You have to start on the journey. You have to stop looking at adult film content. And you have to get to that point where you're so engrossed with your day that slowly that stuff is pushed behind and you're not dwelling on it. When you're fighting with it every day, that's the resistance, that's the problem. And so you're not actually having mastered it. You're just pushing it at bay. It's only when you could wake up and not feel an inclination to do that kind of stuff is where you are free. It takes some time. Someone said, been busy, you're looking good. Thank you. Eternal commented on that earlier too. Thank you. A lot of water. And residing in a pressure cooker. It's really, hey, is that TOK? Oh, snap. Whoa. Jay, what's going on? How have you been? Man, everyone's coming back. Thomas, we're going on another vacation at the end of this month, by the way. Tickets already bought. What's good, homie? What's going on, Akeem? Welcome back. You're a member now. Someone gave it to you. Someone gave you membership. Good thing my men. Whoa. Oh, you speak 7 languages. Nice. Can you shout out my cousin, please? His name is Let's Go to the Black Box. Oh, that's cold. You want me to put you in the black box? Okay, I just put you there. I've been good, man. I've been good. I mean, Julius's quote was, "I came, I saw, I came." Got it. I know. I heard you were thinking about it. No, it's done. We bought it. We bought the ticket. We going to Eastern Europe. We're going to Bulgaria. We're gonna do some Latrell from White Chicks type stuff. Skiing. No, I don't know. I have to build up a whole bunch of places to go. I'm gonna do snowmobiling. He said before in Bulgaria you can find a girlfriend for $5. Good thing I'm not interested in the physical aspect. I mean, listen, women are beautiful. Of course, you notice they're physical first. I'm not so interested in the hookup stuff. So that sounds like a horrible deal, as it devalues the true character and fiber of an individual. But of course, we're human beings. We see things in very, very basis ways because a lot of us haven't reached that level yet. It's kind of unfortunate. Let's see. And a new job. Yes, we got a new job. So glad for you. Just don't take any weed out there. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm going to probably take sparkling water. So how's your retention journey been? It's been interesting. I've been seeing this girl for a year. That is slowly coming to a conclusion, though. So thank you for the gems. Who is this? Yen Jimin. What's going on? Thank you very much for the gems, man. Let's see. Why are people sending all this stuff? Thank you. Oh my gosh. All right. There's so many gems. Okay. First of all, they're not even worth a lot, aren't they? They're like worth like pennies or something. That's what I heard, at least. Thank you. Were you able to run the white girl? Run her? What do you mean? You were discussing run the white girl. That's her name. The white girl. Katarina, that's her name. Which is a part of the channel, right? She's a very important. She's like not as important as Eternal. Eternal is like up there, but she's cool though. She's very cool. But she is coming. She bought the ticket. She hit me up because I had her on WhatsApp. She was supposed to come with me to Belgrade earlier this year, but she didn't. It costed like 330 euro. It costed 330 euros to fly from Prague to Belgrade. Like, what is going on? So she quit. She quit that endeavor. But we found a ticket. I think she's paying $140 something to come to Sofia from Prague, which doesn't even make sense because it's farther. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have mad fun. I remember her. I'm pretty sure she's coming. I'm going to go skiing. TOK. We're gonna do some thinking. We're gonna do some recording. Summer has a new camera. And we got some new apparatus and whatnot, tripod, all that kind of stuff. TOK, you know what is it? I have a new apartment now. Still into tea? No. Caffeine, I don't want that stuff into my body. Bro looks like George Floyd. Oh, bro looks like he's new to this side of YouTube. That's kind of sweet. Which do you think of people in society trust more? Probably a mechanic. He looks like he can breathe, though. No, horrible. We're still making tasteless jokes. Wonderful. Let me see who else. Let me see. I thought she was a fling. Oh no. She's not a fling. She's a person that is number one, highly educated. That's number one. Katarina is highly educated. 2, she has a lot of side stuff going on. She's a writer. And I think she has a YouTube channel, which, by the way, surpassed mine in terms of subscribers. She has like 19,000 subscribers or something like that. And 3, she's emotionally mature from what I could tell. So, and she could take a joke. So she's cool as hell. Katarina's amazing. Damn, bro, got some banging gifts. Yeah, we ready to go. The girl, by the way, the Shiptare lady, right? She bought me. I told you, right? She got me a humidifier, and then she got me a sparkling water machine. When did you get that, bro? That's fire. I knew you were wanting to move out bad. TOK, we moved here 6 months ago. 7 months ago. And I'm not even trying to reference the meme, but it was 7 months ago. But yeah, man, we in this new spot. It's actually kind of amazing because it's my own thing. The neighborhood is kind of interesting. We got some interesting people in the neighborhood. Let's just call it what it is. Very, very interesting people in the neighborhood. But that's what it is. I think you'll find that everywhere in the world. You toured it on live. Okay, wonderful. So that was 7 months ago. As a plumber, you all hate on us, but we're just trying to do our job. It's not our fault. You can't afford our work. All right, fair enough. Interesting. Yep. The only reason they make tasteless jokes is because they're not scolded for it personally. That directly. I didn't know she was well educated. Katerina is not. It's not just some woman that I don't care about that whole physical thing. Women are beautiful. We know that all over the world. But I wouldn't be very, very excited to hang out with some random flame. No, this is Katerina. She's like very, very cool. It's very special. And we get to see her finally. She was supposed to come meet us in Serbia. Now she's coming to meet us in Sofia. It's going to be fire. And we're doing the 5-hour snowmobile tour in the snowy wilderness. I hope there's not. What's the Pokedex entry for Bulgaria? I hope there's not some wild animals. I know there's probably going to be some crazy stuff. But when you wake up, do you go right to oil your? You meant junk, and no, because that's kind of weird. I watched a Serbia video the other day, and it was. I have so many more videos. Let me just go on the Photos app right now. I have so many more videos. You guys don't even know. So many more videos. I don't know if I posted this one yet. No, I didn't post this one. Oh, this is when I was in Armenia. Hold on, let me see this. Okay, what should I say?
Hello, my friend.
Hello.
What is your name?
Somber del Piso. I'm here with. Who are you?
My bro. I don't speak English. English little but Kerustarena. I'm blogger, rapper, Belly Max.
Belly Max, yeah, Paul. Yo, the Armenians are funny as hell. Let me see. I like your cosmopolitan spirit. You're not a tribalistic person. No. Because I grew up with no tribe. I have no tribe now. I'm like I'm like a rogue unit. That's really what it is. I don't belong anywhere. I'm just here. He said, be careful on snowmobiles, brother. I have a motorcycle. How do snowmobiles work? It's just this, right? you just go on the throttle? He said, no, I meant punk, because when you were in prison, you used to oil your punk and sword fight all oiled up. You're not supposed to talk about prison. Glad to see you're traveling now. Jay, this is our 4th trip this year. We're going to be in the air for New Year's. Reaching out from YouTube headquarters to claim your prize, CEO. Oh, this guy's impersonating. That's kind of weird, DN. So I'm going to ban you for that. Okay, let me see. Let's look on Google. How to drive a snowmobile. Let's see. Does it have a clutch and everything? This is going to be easy, I'm telling you. Okay, throttle, right, for power. Starting and stopping. Gently ease on the throttle to go, ease off, and gently brake to stop. Don't brake hard on turns because you'll drift. Turning, lean. Oh, that's it. It's basically a motorcycle without a clutch. That's really what it is. This is gonna be easy as hell. At least we get to do it for 5 hours. I'm subbing you, bother and funny. I'm just trolling. You're good. Do you spit or swallow? I consign people to the black box. That's what I do. Have you ever been to Brazil or Argentina? No. I want to go to Brazil and Argentina for sure. USMC? No, I'm not. I wasn't part of the military. However, I have good disciplines. The trolls never left. Jay, they never left. How's boxing, bro? How's your semen retention journey? How are things with you? Someone said, "Fa." You know what we could do? I have so many ideas, man. I have so many ideas for the live stream. I want to show you guys my Instagram reel archive. I'm telling you, I got to show you guys my Instagram reel archive. Looks like a veteran though. No, I'm not a veteran. I'm just a little disciplined and all that kind of stuff. I had no mentors in life. I just really just lived life. Really, that's it. You see, ate an edible for this live stream is great. I thought you were YouTube administration. or you worked for YouTube. Why are you saying that kind of stuff? So yeah, that's what's going on, Jay. Life is going well. We work 2 jobs now because I remember the last time I wasn't working. Right when we used to chat, just a little. You look damn well disciplined if you ask me. You know what it is? I tend to get very black and white with a lot of things. So I don't even drink alcohol, not even one drop. I don't smoke one drop, 1 bit. Sorry. I just no, I don't know. I just want to be mobile. So I keep trying to stay mobile. That's really what it is. Someone said Argentina is amazing, but they are a little annoying because they see themselves as white, even though they're not. Brazil, however, is extremely diverse, but they don't speak English. Yeah, I know. I heard. There's some spots in Brazil where they speak Spanish, though. And I'll probably get along. Going brave, bro. Everything's going good. My gym recently closed down, but unfortunately, but I'm going to a new one now that's just as good, and I also started my own brand. Nice. Congrats, man. Very, very good. As long as we're all moving up. There's even a glacier in Argentina. I don't mind the whole seeing yourself as white thing. A lot of people, listen, like a lot of people have like these strange complexes about themselves, right? And people get uncomfortable as well when you enter the space, and that has to do more on a metaphysical thing because this is how it is. But I don't really care. Usually I enter a function just to fulfill my goals, like for that function. Like if it was a restaurant, I want to go eat. I don't really care about getting into like a little altercation about whatever with anyone. That's what it is. I really don't care. You could say whatever you want. I just want to enjoy myself. Argentinians are mixed with white, so they're not wrong, but they're mixed. Yeah. That said, complexes is what Frantz Fanon, oh yeah, the militant guy, called a desire to reach a white existence. It's crazy. Listen, I'm good. I'm just going over there to hang out. Even when I go to Argentina, I'm sure I'm gonna have a good time. We'll probably have some interesting experiences. But that's about it. I mean, that's life. Like in Serbia, I got stopped by police twice. And I did the wrong thing twice. So it's accurate. I sped. Which we're gonna watch this time, because when I went to Georgia 3 months ago, I was speeding. So we're gonna calm that down. What else, man? Yeah, no, Serbia was all right. The first time they went 40. They went 100. They were like, yo, you can't speed. No. I overtook on the solid line because that's worse than speeding. I was supposed to pay 200. Can you say this person's name? No, I'll say, hi, Black Box. Hello. What's up? What's going on, Supreme Being? I know who you are. I remember the picture. Hello. I remember the picture. I can't forget you. You're a very beautiful dude, by the way. I'm a man complimenting. Yeah, no. It's all good. Like, I'm not like one of those homophobes. I'm not. Like, it's cool. I thank you for that. Thank you for that, Erzin Ritter. Let me see. What was I trying to say? Yeah, so they try to get me with a 200 US dollar. Fine. But then I didn't negotiate. I just spoke and expressed myself. What do they think? Oh, why are you even here in Serbia? It's not every day we see an American in the middle of nowhere in Serbia overtaking on the solid line. And I was like, yo, I just want to have fun. I just checking out. I'm trying to get to Sarajevo in Bosnia. I ain't never been to Bosnia. Man, Serbia's cool. I've been here for a couple weeks. Why is it her superior snatched my passport and my license out of her hand and the car insurance out of her hand, gave it to me. Like, yo, keep going. But you got to promise me you'll never do that again because, yo, it's dangerous. There's a reason why there's solid lines on. And I was so surprised because I figured that they were going to, because, like you hear all this stuff about cops and, and all that kind of stuff. But they were very, very cool. They were like, I hope you're enjoying Serbia. You seem like a good guy. You smile a lot. Enjoy yourself. And I was like, oh, yeah, I promise. I won't do it. And I never overtook on the solid line ever again. Hey, Nikki, what's going on? Kyler, we knew that. Nikki, what's going on? Nikki, guess what? Nikki, guess what? Before you leave, because you come in and you whisper and then you just leave. Because that's the type of stuff that Nikki be on, right? We're not judging her, though. It's okay. This is just what she does. Nikki, guess what? You remember? Hey, she got time. No man. No man. Nikki, guess what? You remember Katerina? You remember Katerina? I know, yes, you do know her. So I'm just confirming that you remember her. Yo, she coming with me to Bulgaria. She about to come with me to Bulgaria. She bought the ticket already. We about to get wild in Sofia. And there was, what was it? There was the 5-hour snowmobile thing. That the thing costed like $300 something, $324. She's gonna give me my money back. Because if she doesn't, then I'm leaving her in the wilderness in Sofia. Let's just call it what it is. You heard it from me first. She getting left in the wilderness. Call it what it is. Right, number one. No, I'm kidding. But no, but yeah. But anyway, we're gonna be snowmobiling. We're gonna be doing the I'm trying to do some James Bond type interview, you know, like in the ski resort, because we're gonna go skiing as well. We're trying to do like the whole Paz Gloria, have the camera outside on the ski resort restaurant. Yo, how did you get here? You know, I think it's gonna be really fun. So yeah, it's really exciting, Nikki. Yes, the meetup is finally happening. Yep, because they try to rob us. They try to rob us when she tried to come to Bulgaria. They wanted her to pay 330 euro. What the hell is going on? It's just too much money. Imagine, and Sofia's farther. I guess nobody is even trying to go to Bulgaria like that. Erdelson said, oh, you're asking to be mod. Okay. Yes, you can be mod of the Black Box. Bye-bye. Dude, do you intend to travel to North Korea? I would like to go. I can go now, by the way. The 1984 despotic atmosphere fascinates me like Narcissus got fascinated with his own reflection. It's crazy. These are some interesting metaphors, like Narcissus guy. So that's how fascinating North Korea is to you. You said Kim would detain you. Why would he detain me? I'm an American citizen. Are you foolish? And I didn't break any rules. Yeah, this guy's just talking. Oh, it's that easy. Can I be mod? Nikki, do you want to be a mod? You could be a mod. Nikki could be a mod. Of course, Nikki could be a mod. That's not a question. Don't say it because he's black. No. Because remember, his best friend is Dennis Rodman. He's very close with Dennis Rodman. Maybe it's because of his fame. Because remember, when you're famous, it's like color really doesn't matter at that point. Like you have money. At least the people that view things purely on that level, which are in a prison of themselves. But you know, who cares? I just think it's funny when people come in and want mod so bad. Like, who cares? That's what I'm saying, Nick. Who cares about being a mod? Like, why do you worry about that kind of stuff? I don't know. The mods here are chill, bro. Anyway, it's just Sombra to my knowledge. Yeah, I'm black. This is what happened, but I don't think that's a huge part of my identity. Like, you know, I think what I'm interested in, what I've done, what I plan to do is more interesting. It's the 31st of this month. We are gonna get there at 11. As soon as I drop down, get my stuff. I got my bag. I'm bringing my little Coach bag. What else? I hope they let me, because it's a show. Yeah, they should let me bring it in. Been to Bulgaria yet? No. But yeah, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna get the rent-a-car. We're gonna go live there and record. We're gonna go. I want to do the dual live. It's gonna be the first live with 2 people. Katerina, I think she's gonna be down for it. I think it's gonna be cool. So I'm very excited, man. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. I can't wait to hear all the questions. Allah the deer demon. Hello, how are you, man? Okay, I should get something to eat. Let's see what's going on. I really shouldn't order out, but it's okay. Doober Goober, what's going on? So yeah, Nikki, that's the plan. That's exciting. It's so easy and cheap to travel when I do it 3. She's like, yeah, I've been to Bulgaria. I went skiing, snowmobiling. Madeline, what's going on? She said, Summer, are you good in skiing? I'm pretty good. Yep. Yes, I am. I know how to stop. I wonder if their cuisine is delicious. We can find out right now. I've been adding. I have on Google Maps. I have a list of restaurants already that I'm going to go to. They have Mexican food in Bulgaria. Like, what is going on? They have Mexican food in Bulgaria. It's kind of nuts. Like, what is really going on? We've been to so many places. I'm so well versed in my traveling now, because a lot of other people like they're going to they're traveling in the United States. That's number one. That's the number one loss. It's like, imagine working for weeks, for months. You have time off, and then you're like, you know what? I'm going to California. Like, what are you doing? What's in California? What is in California? Ain't nothing in. I'm gonna go to Nevada. I'm going to Texas. Texas is actually kind of cool. I like Texas, and I would only go to see my friend from high school, my good friend. I've known him for over 30 years, right? No, I haven't known him for like 20 something years. So I would go to Texas for that reason. But why are you traveling in the United? It's such a waste. I'm going to Atlanta. Why is anyone going to Atlanta? Ain't nothing in Atlanta. Why are we going to Atlanta? Ain't nothing in the United States. There is nothing here. Just work, make some money, utilize your American citizenship, and then that's it, leave. Do you think that they're real life? Okay, sir, you posited a good question. First of all, where are you from? I'm going to answer your question. You've posited a very good question, because I was thinking about this the other day. What is your, where are you from? You're not Polish. I know you're not. But yeah, I just think it's a waste of time traveling in the United States. You're from Germany. Guten Nacht, because I know it's night over there. It's like 6 hours ahead right now. Bavaria, yes. Welcome. Hello, welcome from Germany. Germany is another place I need to explore, because I've only been to Dusseldorf over there. And I went, yeah, it was a long time ago. Anyway, yeah, so it's just a waste of time traveling in the United States. I think there aren't any NPCs. However, I think the collective consciousness has been hijacked, for sure. That's why people usually act the same. I don't think there are NPCs, but the collective consciousness has been hijacked by an external force through the means of external stimuli, manipulation. 100%, 100%. But there are no NPCs. I don't believe that. I had to memorize the capitals of the U.S. states for an exam. Then I had to research about the culture of those said cities, and honestly, it seems a little boring. A lot of cities look like Wall Street. First of all, did you know? Hold on. I was about to say a lot of countries. A lot of states in the United States don't even have a working train system. I don't want to spend thousands to go to Starbucks. Imagine, and Starbucks is not even authentic coffee. I'm telling you, this place is a waste of time. Stop wasting your time in the United States. Only work here. You should only be working in the United States. Other than that, that's it. Like, people like legitimately feel proud about traveling in the United States. Ain't nothing in the United States, guys. Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is interesting. Someone said no one cares. Oh, don't be mean. Don't be mean. I want to try the coffee of Ethiopia. Yeah, Ethiopia. I just said ba. Do you still have contact with Alpha T Fitness? No. I think he's angry at me. I've been talking with someone before about this, which I don't know why he should be angry at me. The thing is, he doesn't really. It's very hard to communicate with someone like that when you're very focused on a point of view, and you're not trying to hear anyone else's point of view out of whatever, not an incapability. It's just that you're choosing not to. It's just very hard to speak to people like that. So no, leave, guy, and don't come back. Me? Why I gotta leave? Why me? What do I do? I'm not really doing anything. I'm thinking. No, we don't need that. Are you a fitness influencer? No, I'm not. The gym is like part of my lifestyle. He said Nathan probably lives in Wyoming. That's what I'm saying. Oh, because he's defending the United States. Okay, he's defending the United States. Listen, I'm with you for the most part, right? I think that the United States is good for making money. It's good for starting a business. You can have credit in the United States, which is responsible for all the huge credit debt that a lot of us have, right? Um, and all this kind of stuff. You could, in some states, you can get a bachelor's degree for free, subsidized by the government. You get a lot of perks. You could speak out against your government in the United States. Our citizenship, our visa, allows us to go anywhere we like, really, except China and Russia. But you could just go to the consulate and just sort of negotiate and get the visa. We are good. We can go to the UK. If you are from Colombia, for example, right? You may have a lot of pride. Oh, Spanish pride, this and that, da, 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 da. But they can't go to the UK they can't even travel to the UK. Let's just call it. Let's look up some visa stuff. Let me just get this this food. Let me see if everywhere else is better. Enjoy everywhere. I don't know. You gotta speak that up. You gotta change that up. That's kind of weird. No. We're gonna work here, Nathan. What we're gonna do is we're gonna utilize the strengths of the United States and then work here. That's it, and make money here. That's what we're gonna do. Let me see. Where is the passport app? There's a passport app. Where's the German? I think he came here. He already knew, I guess, the mindset of me. He asked me about this old YouTuber I used to collab with. I guess he just wanted to know my point of view, or just reinforce my point of view. Okay. Anyway, let me smoke weed, bro, Saturday. Nope, I don't smoke. Kind of a waste of time. Like traveling in the United States. Let's see. Okay, here's the passport index. Okay, so let's just see. Compare. No. I want to, was it? No. Hold on, can I scan? Okay, let me scan it up. Okay, hold on. Travel. Okay, yes. Maybe later. I'm trying to find out. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Compare Sweden and the U.S., please. Okay, Madeline wants to violate. All right, the United States, and then, hold on. Sweden, right? Yes, okay, yeah, we know. How many, you could travel to five more countries than we can. Ooh. All right, let's see. I guess we could both go to Albania. We can't go to Algeria. Okay, where can you go that we can't? Belarus. Why you want to go to Belarus? Why you want to go to Belarus? Where else can you go that we can't? Bolivia. Okay. And Brazil. Okay. And you can't really go to Canada like that. Okay, e-visa on arrival. Okay, for you when you go into Iran. That's because we're currently in conflict with Iran. He's like, I want to visit Lulea in, or however you say it. Let's see. Come on, Madeline. Oh my gosh. Okay, where else can you go that we can't or we'll need a visa for? Tuvalu. Oh, it's okay. Who cares about Tuvalu, man? Overweight in the Micronesian islands. Venezuela. We need a visa. Okay, you can go to Venezuela. We can't. Okay, Madeline, go to Venezuela. Go have fun in Caracas. Go have fun in Caracas, Madeline. Ain't nothing going on. I mean, I would love to go to Venezuela. I would, but the country needs to get a little safer first, which is not happening. Okay, fine. All right. You gotta do a lot of stuff. Okay, yes. 5 other countries. How about Russia? How's your thing with Russia? I don't think you can go, right? Or you need a visa to go. Russian Federation. An e-visa. You could just apply for an e-visa, but we need to actually go to the consulate and do that type of stuff. Okay, let's see. Colombia. This is why, listen, either do you think wet dreams are a relapse? No, they're not. Or demonic attack? I don't think it's demonic attack. I think it's biology fulfilling its function. Especially because at the end of the day, you have to understand the body. Selena, welcome back. The body adapts to external stimuli and internal conditions that the body is run through. And so if you constantly eat junk food and smoke cigarettes even, your body will eventually acclimate to receiving that type of nutrition, even though it's completely horrible for the body. But that's why you have like smoker's lungs, or not smoker's lungs, but you have that situation where when you stop smoking, right, you start coughing a lot. I'm telling you, it's nuts. It's really, really nuts. So the same as it is with wet dreams. Wet dreams happen is because you're retaining more than you've been releasing, and your body is not used to that, and so it just tries to expel is the word. You expel the excess until your body gets used to it, which means and of mind you have to like not dwell on that stuff, because when you dwell on it in your mind, that's the nervous system kickstarting the reproductive system to fulfill a function. And the function is not being done because there's no woman there. You're not reproducing, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. I just to answer your question, yeah, you that's not a relapse. Very true. Selena, welcome back. Welcome back. Look at this. Okay, Colombia. Where are they going? Colombia. Visa free in Albania. The thing is, they're not making chicken in Colombia. They're not making chicken in Colombia. They can't go to Australia. I know they can't go to the UK. I know that for sure. Let's go to the United Kingdom. I know they can't go to the UK. Yep, they can't go to the UK. And they can't come to the United States. That's because of... What's up, Laura Joan? Welcome back. I feel like when I don't eat in the evening, I never get wet dreams. Well, remember, all of our bodies are different. So you need to pay attention to your habits for sure. It's a Jewish autonomous oblast. Originally, it was supposed to be like Israel. I trace part of my roots back to there. Where? Oh, Birobijan? Russia? We're going to get to Russia. Okay, so how long? Let me see. Wow, they can go. You can go to. Colombians can go to Sweden. Hold on. How long can Colombians stay in Sweden? Was it 90 days? Let's type that out. How long can Colombians stay in Sweden? 90 days. But the thing is, it's the currency difference. Like, you just lose. Unless you have a really good job in Colombia, which is not likely, yeah, you just lose. The moment you go to, like, what does Sweden use? They use the euro, right? Hold on, let me see. What do they use? Sweden currency or Swedish currency. The Swedish krona. Yeah, they lose over there. Let me see. Let me see the US dollar. I want to do the Colombian peso. Colombian peso. Let me see. How about 10 Swedish kroner? Oh, wow. Yeah, you see, you just lose. You just lose. And if you're Colombian going to Sweden, you're not gonna do anything. It's just too much chicken, and it's cold in Sweden. Yeah, I would go to Sweden. I mean, I would love to go to Sweden, but I'm not in a rush to go over there. I'm going to be honest. If I'm not mistaken, all of the Nordic countries use a variation of the krona. Yep, the Danish krona, apparently the Swedish krona. Norway probably uses the krona, and Finland. Let me see, what is the Finnish currency? Finland. They use the euro. And yeah, they use the euro, Finland. So never mind. Finland used the thing. Okay, by the way, yeah, Nikki, let's talk about that. Okay. Thank you, Nikki. I thought you left because you just be leaving random. It's okay though. After this trip, guys, after this trip, Sombra is gonna be hanging out in the United States, but in New York, by the way. We're not going around in the United States. Waste of time, by the way. Stop traveling in the United States. What I'm trying to do is I'm folding laundry and we're lurking in the bushes. Oh, nice. I did my laundry the other day, so I'm good. I'm trying to. I could have had Georgian food, but I'm supposed to have it Monday. I'm going to Russia soon. Have you been there? No. I would love to go to Russia. That's amazing. I hope you enjoy. How long are you going to be in Russia for, Selena? After this trip, right? But they're in the they're in the Nordic, right, region. What was I going to say? I do want to go to the Baltics. I'm not going to lie. It's very cheap to go to Latvia, Lithuania, and what's the other one? Estonia. It's very cheap to go over there, right? I would love to go to Latvia, for sure, Riga, and then rent a car and start driving. I heard there's a lot of good stuff in that part of the world, and they speak the Paruski. We definitely need to practice Russian. For sure. I don't know what I'm doing. I got to practice Russian, for sure. So that's number one. Number two, like I said, is cheap over in the Baltics. So I might go over there, but for sure, next year is the year of Asia. Sombra is going to be traveling to Asia. I'm trying to do China. My sister and I are going to do Japan. And we need to check out like the stands, like, the stands. Almaty in Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and Kyrgyzstan. I already have the itinerary planned. I could probably get it for cheaper. Let me see. Let me just see right now, actually. Google flights. My house smells pretty good. I want to go to Iceland. You're just throwing your money away. He said apparently they have sex before they date in Iceland. Saves a lot of time. Oh, he doesn't know restraint. Okay, let's go to Riga, right, in Latvia. Okay, and then we'll go. So wait. No, wrong. This is the wrong one. Let me see. Multi-city. I was gonna do New York to Almaty, right? It's, by the way, cold over there. Go to Apulia, Italy. Cheap, real people, good food. Japan is a good idea, of course. Italy. I'm not excited to go to Italy. You're a clown to judge me, sir. I am a clown. Thank you. Welcome to the live stream. Clowns Express. What is in Uzbekistan? Tashkent, right? Tashkent, Uzbekistan. And then we're gonna add a flight. I don't know, because I had a whole plan. The idea for the because I wanted to do Central Asia. So the itinerary was I go from JFK to Almaty, and then I'll hang around in Kazakhstan, then fly from Almaty down to Tashkent, hang around Tashkent, then drive from Tashkent to Bishkek in Kyrgyzstan, and then maybe either fly from there to the United States again or go back and then fly to the United States. Yeah, no, I'm going to get there. Because you know 7 languages, don't you? Or you know a lot of languages. You kind of look like Tyler, the Creator. That's awesome, bro. Thank you, I guess. I like him because he actually did what he set out to do. He's a very creative man. I appreciate him a lot. Tashkent, so we're leaving from Tashkent to JFK then. New York. My hamster, I'm sorry to hear that, but that's kind of weird information, so we're going to get rid of you. All right. Are you still in SR? Yes, I am. No one's quitting that anytime soon, by the way. I just want to let you know. No one's quitting that. I don't know. Maybe I can't. Maybe I cannot do it. Maybe I can't do Tashkent and them. Not for a while. I had to save $13,000 for the trip. Been planning this for 6 months. I've only been in Russia one other time. Nice. What is your name? Sombra. I'm not going to India. I'm never going over there. Me, nope. Only Spanish, Portuguese, and English. I'm trying to learn Hebrew. Nice. You got a lot of languages under your belt. I don't know Portuguese. My Spanish is okay. New York to Atlanta, $58. Why are we going to Atlanta? What a waste. Okay. Because I'm trying to do Japan in April. Let me see something. New York to Japan. Japan is going to be nuts, man. I don't even think we're ready for Japan. Japan is going to be nuts, man. All right, hold on. April. Let me see. We're going to do... Whoa. Hold on. Let me just do a round trip. To Tokyo. It's April. No. Oh, it's only $950 to go to Japan? Hold on. Do you know Japanese? Konnichiwa. Watashi wa sombra desu ka? Sombra-sama desu ka? 本当に久方ぶりだ。当然の結果から。ここと芸術だ見せてやるよ。特大ですよ。見るない。I don't know Japanese. Was it 負けるわけにはいかない? I don't know. These are all. Don't use these phrases in Japan. You're gonna get laughed at because it's not It's Japanese, but it doesn't. It's not like conversational Japanese. It's just quotes. Sounds like a Japanese game. That's exactly it. What do you want, Miss? No, I'm so excited. Okay, was it 1, 2? Yeah. Oh, wow, it's $900 to go to Japan. Nah, I'm ready to go. Wow. Do you believe in angels? Absolutely. Are we still on for tennis, bro? Tomorrow? Who are you? You ever play Doom? Yes. Okay. It is $950 to go on American Airlines. Nah, I'm good. They're probably gonna lose my goddamn thing. Oh, you go straight to Japan. There's no layover. What? It's only $950 to go to Japan. That's crazy. I thought it was gonna be way more. I need to get over there. I'm excited. Yo, I gotta talk to my sister. We might have to plan this trip quick. This is American Airlines. It's like one of the worst airlines. I took it when I went to Serbia. I went from the United States to, New York to Barcelona, and then from Barcelona to Belgrade. And then in Barcelona, when I was in Belgrade, they left my luggage in Barcelona. Let's see. Me and Jeff are gonna be there at 2 p.m. All right, we out. Let's do it. Where are we playing tennis again? I'm ready for Japan. Is Haneda? I don't even know. Let me see. Where should you fly in to Japan? Thank you. Haneda. Okay. Haneda. Oh yeah, your comments are blocked. PW. He said, "Do you think having sex without releasing is bad in some way?" Of course it is, because it's edging. You're putting a lot of strain, gonadal strain on your. Like, you shouldn't do that. I pray if anyone doesn't know Jesus, you invite him into your heart and turn from sin. Doesn't American Airlines have the most crashes? If I die, I die. Who cares? I don't have any kids. Ain't nothing really happening in life except worldly pursuits like getting promoted at the city job and making more money at the Georgian restaurant and YouTube. These are all worldly pursuits. They don't actually bring any sort of spiritual, existential fulfillment. And so if I die, I die. I don't have any left. I don't have anything, any kids or anything. So it's who cares? But if I had a kid, it'll be kind of sad. So I don't know. I don't mind. You said the people are prejudiced in Japan. Everyone's been trying to say that about Eastern Europe, all these places. At the end of the day, if you have respect, they'll respect you. That's really what it is. Of course, people are going to have their mishaps. And then also, people were saying that, because I spoke to this woman from Japan at the restaurant a couple days ago. And she was like, we don't care about Western tourists. We care about Chinese tourists because these guys are rude. Imagine having the Japanese barbecue, the yakiniku, and you have to buy the protein there to cook. You know, you have to buy the chicken, the pork, the steak, the duck, whatever. And Chinese tourists or Chinese people would bring in crab and then cook it on the yakiniku, not thinking that like you can't do like it's just I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just that don't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Should you even have a girlfriend on SR? I think what I'm going to try to tell you is something maybe it sounds sacrilegious. I think that semen retention is not the goal, but rather the pillar from which all your other actions are planted upon in life. Because you're supposed to pursue semen retention to master it, and once you mastered it, it's supposed to be in the background. You're supposed to then live your life. Go on, live your life. If you want a girlfriend, go get a girlfriend. Seriously. You have to, of course, practice your moderation in sex with that, because sex is still draining to some degree. But then also you have to have good habits. Go to the gym, drink good water, stay away from alcohol, stay away from drugs, stop smoking, eat healthy foods, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Don't go and live your life. But semen retention is supposed to always be in the background as a pillar. You're supposed to have sexual discipline. If you don't have sexual discipline, then you're at the mercy of this world. And I God help you, you know. They like foreigners. They love the exposure and the way we throw around money. Because at the end of the day, and that's what it's about. Don't let any of these guys on the internet try to tell you we don't want you in our country. There was a guy here. I'm going to tell you that, right? There's a guy here because I was saying, oh, Italy seems like a nice place. I know the Italian women are very, very beautiful and they're fit, which is a stark contrast to American women. We know this, right? That's only, and it's Europeans in general, unless we're talking about the UK, in which case they're overweight and obese in the UK, generally, right? But Italian women knock American women out of the water. Like that's obvious, right? So some guy came out of nowhere, right? Hold on, let me see what this guy said. I couldn't have sexual discipline. Hey, yo, come on, Tony. The most polite and cultured people in the world are the Japanese, followed by the Persians. I don't know about the Persians, but the Japanese are very polite. Their language and how they conjugate is based on respect and reverence. But anyway, what I was saying is that there's some guy that came into the live stream and he was like, we don't want blacks in Italy, right? And I had to break it down to him, right? Because you have to do your research on this country before you retaliate in anger. Like, yeah, blacks, people of any race can go wherever they want. You have to defeat them with knowledge. What he's not aware of, really, is that Italy is pretty poor. At least South Italy is pretty poor. North Italy, they have a little bit of money, but that's all like old money, right? That's number one. Number two, a lot of young people are leaving Italy. When they graduate from college in Italy, they're trying to leave Italy. Remember, Italy's in the EU, so they can go to Germany, they can go to the UK, which make more, you know, generally people make much more money over there than Italy. Well, this is when the UK was part of the EU. That's number one, because the same Italian person that is your boss, right? Oh, Italians first. He only cares about his pockets first, and everyone else is like third, fourth, fifth. So you could do a better job than him at work. You could know how to complete his job much more efficiently, but he will never promote you because he wants to continue making more money. That's how it is in Italy. Also in Italy, in South Italy, they don't make any money in South Italy. They make no chicken in South Italy, right? There's no money to be made in South Italy. There's beautiful. He said Italy is the best place to live. If you make if you are making the South Italian salary in South Italy, it's not gonna be very nice. Sure, you're gonna have wonderful warm nights at the shore, but you're not making any chicken. You're making no money in South Italy. I believe you. Right? So then they have the tourism. And it's good to visit when you have foreign dollars. That's my point. If you live there, that's not the place to be. Because you're not making any money. And it's getting more and more expensive because of tourism. Because of the landlords now trying to accommodate to the foreigners who can pay way more money for housing accommodation than the Southern Italians. That's I presented those. Then I said, listen, you want African Americans in Italy. Let's call it what it is. You want African Americans in Italy. An African American on vacation for a month in Italy will pay more in taxes to the Italian government than a Southern Italian citizen for a year. Let's call it what it is, because they're not making any chicken in Italy. Generally, that's just what it is. I have nothing against that country. The women are beautiful. I loved Giorgio Armani, Miuccia Prada. There's a lot of the Ferrari. I like I like Italy. But the thing is that the people are they're not making a lot of money in Italy. That's why young people got the picture. They're leaving to try to have a better life, because it ain't it in Italy. They'll come back and utilize that foreign dollar to do their thing in Italy, have fun, have access to the wines, the pasta, the all that kind of stuff that they eat in Italy. But living in Italy, like, come on, like, I'm telling you, that's just not it. They're not making chicken in Italy. He tried to tell me that black shouldn't be in Italy. And I said the same Italian guy that you wave at every morning that silently reaffirms your whole mindset of, oh yes, only Italians should be in Italy. That same Italian dude probably has a business, right? That sharp-looking Italian dude with the loafers. He looks good, nice olive skin. And they overweight, right? Some of these guys are overweight. Nice olive skin, nice wonderful watch. He has his own business and he's only hiring foreigners that he can exploit. He's not hiring any Italian. And he's finding ways to subvert paying taxes in Italy. So that same guy that you wave to every day, or you do a little nod to, that silently reaffirms your belief in like Italians for Italy for Italians, doesn't even care about the country. He don't care about you, bro. He's not paying taxes. Let's just call it what it is. All of these things, like I had a whole conversation, right? He said, exactly, and he's not doing anything to you that's what I'm saying. Like, we had this guy, I remember this guy from Albania who was saying, oh, we don't want dark skins in Albania. And I'm like, we're not bringing this up. Y'all are not making any chicken in Albania. That's number one. But that's fine, because I like Albania. Albania is a beautiful country. Number two, you guys are about to join the EU. So a tax-paying, educated, little weird, little strange, sexually disciplined African-American man coming to your country will be the least of your issues, because the EU mandates all its countries to accept a whole bunch of migrants. Poland is not following that rule and is getting fined every day because of it. But Poland is a much safer society because of that. Number one. Albania, I don't know if you guys have the funds to do what Poland is doing to try to fight against the migrant quota that they have to follow from the EU. And so you're going to accept migrants, and Albania is just going to be a completely different country in 5 years. Not even. So that's what I'm saying. He said, I want to go to New York again. It's a lot more expensive. Of course, New York is prices are always appreciating in New York. Poland is correct here. 100. I believe. Poland's stance against illegal immigration is good. The thing is, people are getting strained for it to maintain the refusal of immigrants. What's going on, Canary? Welcome back. He said, and they're Muslim, by the way, Sunnis and Bektashis. Yes, we know. But that's what's going on. The same thing with Serbia. First of all, Serbia is not okay. Let's call it what it is. In Serbia, they don't make a lot of chicken in Serbia. But they out of, I think, Romania, I think they make more money generally than Romanians and Albanians. Albania for sure. Serbia is making has way more chicken than Albania. And there's a lot of foreign investment in Serbia. But more than Romania, let me see. What is the higher average salary in Serbia or Romania? I think it's Romania. I'm not sure. I think maybe Serbia. Oh, okay. So it's Romania. So the average monthly salary in Romania is 925 euros a month. Yeah, Yeah, I can do it. Give me 1 second, guys. You like the Kiwis? Are we talking about are we talking, what is that? Kiwis, they're like South Africans, right? From New Zealand. Got it. New Zealand's Kiwis. Um, yeah, Serbia only makes 680. The average salary is 680 euros a month. Yeah, what do you? And the thing is, it's expensive over there. That's FYI in Serbia. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna be right back. It's expensive in Belgrade, at least. In Belgrade. All right, we back. Okay. Yeah, it's a fruit, I think. No, but they're referencing because Kiwis is another name for I forget. It's not South Africans, but New Zealanders apparently. You say you're going to Asia next year or the year after? No, I'm going to Asia next year. No, next year. We're not waiting for the year after. You're going to Japan in May? I'm trying to do April. All right, let me see. What is the average salary in Bulgaria? So they making chicken in Bulgaria. That's why. They making chicken in Bulgaria. It's 1,175. I mean, it's not super up there. Sophia, yeah, they making chicken. 1,400 euros a month in Bulgaria, in Sofia. You're a good old boy. Listen to Master. I don't get it. Do you think Alpha T went insane a bit? I think that he was probably dealing with some personal stuff. Who knows? But it's not, as an adult, you have to try to get that figured out, and perhaps maybe that's what he's doing. Who knows? But life is not. I used to align myself with a lot of his views until I realized life is much different than how it's presented. It's nice that people are speaking that way on the internet, so it inspires people that don't necessarily have father figures at home. But I could see how it could get a little dangerous because a lot of people hang on to these words and they try to categorize life. Because how the brain works is that the brain is always trying to assign meaning to things and not understanding that and trying to protect you ultimately by having you identify with a lot of these views that are not very conducive to self-development. Like to grow, you have to go through pressure, and the brain is wired to keep you safe, thereby protecting you from that pressure that is necessary for growth. And so he said you can't talk to women, and I was just like, I think that you could talk to women. There's things that you can learn from women, and then I guess I was on the other side. I was an enemy from that point. But I don't know. It's just that life is never black and white, and I think that you need to go through pressure. You need to suffer before you learn a lot of things. So I don't know. Maybe he went insane. Who knows what he was going through? Who knows what he is going through? Maybe he's currently going through this stuff right now. Let's see. Let me see. It's 1,500 euro. Yeah, Sofia has the highest average wage in the country. You know, it's nuts. It's wild. If you filed in April, it could be more expensive due to Easter holidays. No, I'm going to Japan. My sister and I are trying to. I have to talk to Toto. Okay, but apparently it's expensive in Bulgaria, but it's okay. We're gonna have our fun in Bulgaria. Let's see restaurants in Sofia, Bulgaria. I already did some looking up. They have what is this? Shtatilevsa. Let's Shats Shast Stats Stats Livetsa. Stats Livetsa. Okay, this one looks expensive. Let's check out the menu over here. Check out the menu. They have a burger. No mames. Like, they got a burger in goddamn Bulgaria, man. Why are we typing in all caps, Mr. Wisdom? I want to zoom in. They got tres leches in Bulgaria. No manches, you can't. Oh, they have a kunifi doma. Wow, that looks good. Statsliveska, chocolate cake. Yeah, we might have to go here. Let me see what else the menu has. They got a honey cake with, what is that, a diplomat cream? What does that even mean? Wow, we might have to check this out. Okay, that's in the, what do they have? Baked lamb. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Diplomat cream. I don't even know what that is, but we might have to check this place out. Can we go to a website? Okay, here's the website. Hi, I'm from Texas. Hello, Dylan. All right, let's see. Can we see the menu? Let's see the menu. Christmas menu? Nope. Well, it's gonna be Christmas menu anyway, right? Because we're gonna go around that time. No, that's it. Hold on. No, it's a specific. Can I just get a dinner menu? What's wrong with these people? Oh, Sofia menu. Okay, here we go. I took a trip to New York in September. I want to see Times Square. Okay. How was it? Was it fun? You see, when they have the prices in euros, that's how you know the place is going to be expensive. They got fitness dishes? Yeah, I'm ready to go over here for sure. Anyway, guys, I might have to get out of here because I have to get ready for work and I have to eat. Can you give some tips on life to a 21-year-old? Experience life, work as much as possible. Of course, you're going through some spiritual stuff. I'm excited for Christmas. I need to buy some stuff. But yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. Anyway, the advice that you need, stop listening to everything that you're hearing on the internet because a lot of us are also trying to find out what's going on with life as well. And so we don't have everything figured out. Because someone sounds convincing, that means you need to do a bit more cross-referencing on the information that you're receiving from this person. Even me. It's really what it is. You will have to also remember you're 21 years old. It doesn't matter who, semen retention, I shouldn't have a girl. That stuff does not matter. What matters is starting a little 401k, working, right? You're German, right? Work. Try to make some money and save some money. Move out of your parents' house, right? It doesn't matter how much you feel, oh, I feel strong, oh, I feel enlightened. You still live with your parents. And that's not very manly or masculine at all, especially as a young man, especially in this age where money could be made in various ways. Save money, be disciplined, try to refine your diet in a cheap way. You have Aldi's in Germany. That's a German retailer and discount retailer for food. Buy food, learn how to cook. Learn how to cook simple things. Go to the gym. Talk to people. If people are strange, then you hang out on your own. Read. Try to learn different languages. Learn about the American culture so you can try to come over here, make more money. That's what matters. That's what matters. The spiritual stuff is very important, but what's also important are the physical things. It's like a luxury vanilla custard cream. Diplomat cream, I never even heard of it. But we're going to have that. Yeah, I might have to call my sister because we might have to do this Japan. We have to plan this Japan trip quick. Anyway, guys, I love you all. I'm going to talk to you guys later. We're probably going to live stream later today because I'm not going to the gym tomorrow. So we'll live stream later today. Stay radiant. Don't let this place get you down. And I'll talk to you guys in the next live stream.